Sometimes a little problem will turn into a big one. You've got to stay on top of things because it's very easy to take one step forward and two steps back. That's what happened here with the Israelites. But God gave them a chance to repent, and they did. Isn't it great that God gives second chances? And He will give you a second chance too if you need one. Do you feel like someone is watching you these days? When you were in a crowd, have you ever felt like people were looking at you? Have you ever heard someone say your name when no one was around? It wasn't in your head. Pay close attention to this part now. Your choice is important now because you will be tired after this message. What they're offering you looks like it's been done before. It's a trap, a relationship, a job, or an old habit. It's wrapped in warmth but full of trickery. It will be the same person who paid to get back into your life, pretending to be different, pretending to love and care about you. They're going to cry. They are going to do something. In fact, they'll say the exact words you want to hear. Heaven tells us not to open that door. Do not answer that call. Do not turn around. Your fate is ahead of you, not behind you. Speech bubble. Sign up now. This is not just a warning if you're getting it at the right time, because God is choosing people with open hearts, and you are one of them. This is divine confirmation for you. Your heart is seen by God. Your pain is seen by angels. This message was written for you today before you even woke up. Allow me to continue. What that detective said after he was caught, it showed something very scary. He talked about a fake document with your information on it that was signed, stamped, and changed in order to delay something that was supposed to help you financially. That might have made a difference. Heaven didn't let it go through, though, because God caught that file. And someone in a government office found a mistake in that paper last night. And the arrest happened because of that mistake. Random event? No heavenly change. Listen up. Don't move past this when you see it. This lesson is happening right now, so don't say, "I'll watch it later." What you choose will affect your health, your peace, and your next move. You'll see asterisks after reading this from today. If someone tries to call you 3 times and you don't answer the second call, an asterisk means that a bird will come to your window tomorrow morning. That's an asterisk for your angel's message. Someone will say, "Watch closely," either in real life or in the media. That's why you shouldn't believe everything you see. I know you're sick of being the one who always cares too much, forgives too quickly, and hopes for too long. But kid, do you understand why you're feeling so strongly? Because your heart is so pure that it can carry words from God. That's why people are attacking you. Archangel Michael stands in front of the throne and calls your name. Heaven is silent. "Father, the time has come," he says. "We need to tell the story. Pay close attention and stay with me until the end. What you are about to hear is not like anything else. It's heaven." Didn't you feel the air move around you? Moments of peace that you can't explain, followed by restlessness, are not random. These are nudges from heaven, soft words from Jesus to your heart. His voice is quiet and small, like a call from God. Don't be afraid of thunder or fire, because what you need is now coming down from heaven. If you've ever felt God give you a soft push, say, "Amen." Tell them to pause, says Archangel Michael. If you think God is talking to you today, tell them to pay attention. As the sun rises, you will learn something that will change the rhythm of your life. Now is not the time to be afraid. It is the time to wake up. You have been picked to see before anyone else does so, that you can connect what was hidden with what is about to be shown. Heaven has kept a secret safe, and Jesus has had the key to it in his hand up until now. Your name is written in light on that key. Type, "My name is written," in the comments if you think your name is written in heaven. You've lived through storms that could have killed you. You thought God had forgotten about you during times of silence. Yet your spirit never broke. God was getting you ready for this moment the whole time. The secret is not what you lost, but what is being brought back to you. Every prayer that wasn't answered was a seed. Each tear grew a promise. Every night I couldn't sleep wasn't a penalty. It was a way to get ready. Child of heaven, the gates are about to open, says Archangel Michael. The wait is over tonight. This is the divine alarm clock for your future. The Spirit of God is moving through your environment, putting things back in order and fixing what was broken. You are not called to warn people. You are called to welcome them into the fullness of their mission. This is your chance to become the person you want to be. Remember this secret for all time. You were never forgotten. You were just being made. There was noise in the sky. They worked on your breakthrough behind your back. Take deep breaths. Your name will be called out in places you've never been before tomorrow. You've broken hearts and dreamed dreams you were afraid to dream again. The Holy Stream is moving very quickly. You are moving a promise forward. Heaven is now aware of what you're doing. Your name is surrounded by light. The secret is now open. It's Jesus speaking. You will never lose what I'm about to give you back. Do not leave me now, because tomorrow will be different from today. You will feel a peace that words can't describe. Look for signs from God and know that you are on track with His plan. Tonight, the sword of Archangel Michael shines for you. Jesus has put out His hand for you. Heaven says, "This is your time. Do not move. Do not doubt. No longer a secret. You have been picked by God." Heaven has been getting ready for years, and when you stop hearing this word, you might miss it. It's not just another hour. Now is the holy hour, and your name can be heard in all the halls of heaven. "This child has waited long enough," says Archangel Michael, his wings on fire. "Stay with me until the end, because something magical is going to happen that will help you." Jesus wants you to know who you are again. Not lost or forgotten, but the very reason why angels are working tonight. The power that split the sea is now moving into your life and repairing timelines, opening up new possibilities, and getting rid of things that were blocking your gifts. Michael tells her, "When you smiled in public, you fought battles you couldn't see. Even when other people didn't believe, you did, and heaven saw it all. Now you're getting something for your quiet power. Everything that belongs to you is being pulled toward your fate by the roaring movement of God in the silence that seemed empty." Do you sense that rising inside you? That's more than just feeling. Your spirit is seeing the truth. Jesus says in a whisper, "Time has grown up." You didn't waste time waiting. Every wait was training. Every broken heart, divine guidance. To honor your name, heaven was building a throne of power. The key that held the secret is now being opened. Your pain was never a penalty. It was always a way to polish you. You were split up for a reason. Those who couldn't go with you were taken away by God. Before the end of the night, heaven will show you proof that you can't miss. Archangel Michael is right next to you. He is not a faraway guardian, but someone who has seen every tear fall into heaven's river like gems. Everyone is written down. Each one is changing into a divine expression. I'm not making this up. It is accurate like a prophet. You are right where pain turns into power and battle into a story. He says, "Before tomorrow arrives, I will prove I was in every detail." The holy plan wasn't pushed back. It happened just at the right time. It's now your turn. Let this word be the sign from heaven that you are awake. By sunrise, you'll be able to say something. What was taken will come back in greater amounts. This is your divine speeding up. You can now use time to your advantage instead of against you. God's power will open doors that were closed before. The people who didn't believe in you will be shocked by how quickly you rise. Do not leave until the end. Angels are all around you, lining up paths, setting up meetings, and planning things that seem impossible but are just right by God's timing. This isn't making things up. That's what it is. Heaven is becoming one with your world. Jesus tells them, "The stars are aligned to help you. You won't be able to see the wind, but you will see what it does. You might not hear the footsteps, but you'll know someone is there. Right now, something that we can't fully understand is taking shape. Follow me. Do not doubt." With a raised sword, Archangel Michael says, "By tomorrow, a sign will appear." Not obvious, but clear. That's how heaven works. Not loud, but powerful. You are on holy ground. Take a deep breath and hold on to this promise. What was written about you in heaven is now coming true on earth. The air is filled with holy power that brings back old dreams. Michael's wings cover you and say, "Don't move." This is a holy moment. You can feel God's throne in every word you hear. Christ tells them, "I saw you survive what was meant to shut you up. In secret, I kept track of every tear." They didn't go to waste. They built a way to get from pain to meaning. Now heaven is going over that bridge to meet you. Michael stands in front of you with a bright smile on his face and tells you that you are about to see the reverse. Every no turns into a yes. Rejection changes into a new path. Delay gives way to perfect order. The rest of the world thought you were still, but heaven was moving faster. The release has begun. It's not a feeling that makes you feel calm and shaky. It's getting up. Fear is no longer a burden. Christ tells you to get ready. Get ready for love, chances, and surprises that match your faith. Now is the time to change, and heaven is watching. Michael says, divine codes are being written into your timeline right now. More people are coming together for your next step. Paths that were blocked before are now clear. Heaven is never late or rushed. Jesus says in a low voice, "You weren't waiting for me. I was hoping you'd believe me again. What's coming can't be stopped now." You will feel something strange before sunrise. A quiet sign, someone you know. That is proof, not an accident. Heaven is only a breath away. This message won't end. It is happening. Michael's wings are still out. "You are mine," Jesus still says when he calls your name. Now is the time for you. Each second lines up the time of heaven with your life. When other people left, I stayed, Jesus says. Every time you felt like you were being ignored, I was setting the stage for your big reveal. Not that you were late, but that you were kept safe is the key. Michael says, the silence you heard was safe space, not rejection. What couldn't live in noise was becoming heaven in you. You were made so good that you can walk through fire and still shine. Keep going, because you are live proof of persistence. What was supposed to break you has made you stronger. You were chosen because of the pressure you were under. You were not meant to fit in. Instead, you were meant to break the rules so that the world could see you as a living wonder of grace. Michael tells him, heaven has set you moving. All delays have been undone now. Every chance you miss comes back to you many times over. You're about to enter divine growth. What crawled before hurts now. It's Jesus speaking. There was no need to wait for a miracle. You are the wonder, that's what it was about. You are now filled with the light you asked for. You are now hearing the answer you were looking for. Do not move. Now is the time when heaven kisses earth because you obey. The gates are open. The season opened. What's yours can't be put off any longer. He tells them, rest now, beloved. Tomorrow will be full of wonder, not waiting. The light is now your image, your promise, and your truth. Heaven has announced that you are here. The word is now your life. Being here with us is the light. Your words can wake people up. Heaven isn't quiet. It was known about every moment, every pain, and every wish. This is now the truth. Michael puts down his sword. His wings are very big. There is quiet among the stars. He adds, this soul has endured, has believed, and now completion is released. You are not standing at the end, but at the doorway of promise, Jesus says. What used to feel like losing was actually getting ready, planned quiet, that felt like it was there. What seemed late was actually just right. Here's the secret. You never had to wait for heaven. Heaven was ready for you to rise and enter the light that was already yours. Every tear turned into ink that wrote your story again in gold. I still think that every word was carried into the next world. Peace will now follow your steps. Joy is going to be your friend. You've changed into the version of yourself that God dreamed possible. You got this as a gift. It's not enough to just pray for the door to open. You hold the key. Heaven comes to your story. His words are, "The time for waiting is over. The season of discovery starts. Take deep breaths. My promise is now in the air." Michael is on his knees, and his hand is shining. Waves of light are going through your name. Every hope and prayer has been heard. Now that heaven has let go, nothing can stop it. Peace is the last secret, Jesus says. You already have the light you were looking for. You are a wonder in real life. Stay with this lesson until the very end, because the story of heaven for you is no longer being written, it's being lived. Michael stands tall, folds his wings in honor and says, "It is finished." Heaven is quiet, not because the world is ending, but because it is amazed at what you have become. You're not done yet. You are seeing something amazing. The air around you is holy. Do not move. Every second has a reason for being there. He tells them, everything that used to make you cry will now make you shine. Heaven spoke up for you in silence. When you couldn't stand, I stood next to you. I stand here in front of you now that the promise has been kept. The restoration has begun, not only of what was lost, but also of what was promised. Michael raises his sword and says, "The last barriers are down. Now that the fight is over, it's time to be recognized. Now, every gift you haven't seen is moving and carrying your name in light. Is there peace in your heart? That's proof, not a fantasy. Heaven will reward you for your faith." Things in heaven took notice of how strong you were. Now the perfect ending to your story has come. No one forgot about you. They were just ready. It's not going to happen. It's already here.